I'm laughing because I picked the winter one.
Yeah, and that's
That's-
okay because hey, we could use a little snow right now to cool the temperatures off.
I'm laughing. I'm going, yes, I love the winter one.
Uh-huh.
It's not
Like I
winter,
said,
but it's
yeah.
good.
Well, hopefully it made Connie anyway uh,
A
think
little
about cooler
cooler.
temperatures. Yeah, being a little cooler. We
Yes.
could
Hey,
all
Connie.
use a little
And
bit of that. I
there's a bunch of you out there. I
hope
hope
you
y'all are
enjoyed.
good.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
Oh, look, there they are.
hey,
Hello, Sky. How are you? And there's Catbird.
hey, hey, hey,
Thank you,
hey,
ladies, for being here. And Paula, how are y'all doing?
hey. Well, hello, Crystal. Hey, Catbird. Hey, Paula. Hello, my Connie, my darling. Hello, Sarah.
Hello, Sarah. Um, Froggy graciously came up with me today because Connie is spending the weekend with her mama, and I just think that that is awesome.
Oh,
I wish
yeah.
that I could do that myself. Well,
Scully.
hello, Scully.
Scuss,
How
scuss, scuss,
are
scuss.
you? Thank you so much for being here.
It's lovely
Ah,
to
I
see
am
you.
truly honored. Wow.
He's awesome.
He is. I love his music.
Oh my gosh, I love going on there and listening to him read.
No, oh, I know. I know. And then when he has the others up there reading too, that is
Isn't
so
that
cool.
great?
I know. I know. Hey, hey,
You doing
we're
good?
ready for snow, Daniel. How are you, sweetie? What are you up to?
Oh, you're working on a machine that has that's wonderful. That's wonderful, Crystal. Hey, Laura.
Hello, Laura. How are you? I hope everyone is doing well. Aw, Scully, thank you so much. I really do
You're
appreciate
sweet.
that.
You're super sweet.
Yes, you are. Hey, stop.
Look at that. Laura's reading. Hey, Sam.
Hello, Sam. How are you? You're just watching TV. Well, you could, come up.
You know the way up.
Yes,
Just saying.
right. You know the way up. Yes, Sam. And you know what? I went to Walmart this morning and I needed some gloves. And all they had was small. Well, these hands here are not small.
Oh my.
So, yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
tingles for Scully.
Oh, thank you.
You're
Thank
super
you. Thank you.
awesome. You're super awesome. Daniel, find your way up there. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Just giving you a hard
You can
time.
come hang out with us for a little while.
Absolutely. I hope you guys are doing good.
Yes. It's a very muggy, cloudy, trying to clabber up enough to dump some more rain here in Naples, Florida. So, hello,
Michelle.
Michelle. No, Sam, I wasn't. The gloves I was looking for are they're I don't know how to describe them other than I know that they're black and they don't have the powder and stuff in them.
Right.
I can't deal with that.
Hey, Jen.
Hello, Jen. How are you?
I hope you're good
Well, you
too.
know what? I love all you lurkers because I know that you may not be able to comment because I mean I sit in on a lot of lives too, and I don't even come up to let anybody know that I'm there. I'm just sitting here working away, and listening to what's going on. So all you lurkers, thank you so much for being here. All I ask is that you leave me a thumbprint.
Throw those thumbs to Maureen, guys.
Well, throw them to Froggy too because
Don't worry about me.
hopefully you're watching on her channel as well. Jen, I'm doing awesome. Honestly, I'm doing really,
Absolutely.
really well.
Yes, lurkers need love too. Absolutely,
That's right,
Skulls.
Scully. They sure do. They
They
sure do.
do. Yeah. I'll give them a little bit of love.
Yeah. And you know what? Even those folks that are going to be watching the replay, we really do
Yes,
appreciate you watching as well.
I appreciate them because I watch a lot of replays myself. Yes, you do, don't you?
Okay, well, you know what? I will get me some disposables, and the next time I'm up next week when I'm live, I will be sure to have them on just for you.
Hey, Flo, how are
Hello,
you?
Flo. How are you, sweetheart? Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it.
I hope you're doing good, Flo.
Yes, I hope everyone's doing well. It is Friday and hopefully 5 o'clock somewhere for all of you.
Yeah, Jen, we're on both
Yes,
channels.
and we're streaming both channels.
Yeah. Yes, it is 77 degrees Fahrenheit or 25 degrees Celsius here. Oh, you know what? I have had him in my prayers, Crystal, and I'm hoping
Oh,
that
that
he
is
gets it.
awesome. Yes,
I have. So let's hope he gets a call back Monday for a job.
that's right. That would be so awesome.
Well, if she doesn't have them right now, Sam, but when she gets them, she will.
Yeah. No, he said that he would, as long as I did it next time. And yes, sir, I'll put them on both hands. Hello, Bren.
Hey, Bren,
How are you, sweetie?
it's awesome to see you.
Yes, awesome to see all of y'all.
It's fantastic. I hope everybody's been doing good. I hope you're looking forward to a beautiful weekend
Oh, me too. Me too.
because I'm not.
Get plenty of.
It's going to be hot.
Oh, I think it's going to be hot everywhere. My goodness. And if it's not going to be hot, then other folks are going to be drowning. I mean, the Mother Nature is just
It's
crazy right now.
Hey, Brenda Bear, how are you?
Hello, Brenda. Thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it.
Yeah, I don't do
That
the
was
heat.
so awesome.
It's
Yes.
the heat. No, this frog don't do the heat. It's
Yeah.
Niecy.
Hello, Nisi. How are you, sweetie?
I don't do the heat. I can't stand the heat.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
awful.
Yeah.
I'm like so excited for fall to come.
Me
I'm
too. It is my favorite time of the year.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Oh, hey Cindy, how are you?
Hello, Cindy. Thank y'all for being here. I really do appreciate it. I really, really do. I know your time on Fridays is, you're getting to get home. The workday is over with, and
Yes.
hopefully for most of you, that means that you've got Saturday and Sunday off. And I really do appreciate you taking the time out to pop in here and
Oh my,
say howdy.
Crystal, go ahead.
No, I was just.
Crystal's at 110 degrees. She's down there in Texas.
Oh,
Scully says that many will be looking at 120 plus heat index soon. That's pretty awful. Thank you so much, Cindy.
oh,
You're so sweet. Yes, about 3 weeks of that heat dome. I am not looking forward to that.
yeah.
Oh,
Nisi, how's your job going, sweetheart? You enjoying it?
wonderful.
Oh, I like that
I
question,
will
Jen.
look that up, Jen. I will look up and I will find you one.
Oh,
How about
you'll
that?
definitely have to share that out.
Thank you, Michelle. I'm going to find one for Jen Reeves, just for Jen.
Oh,
I'll
awesome.
share it with other people too. I'm going to see if I can find one
Yes, that would
because
be
that
awesome.
sounds good.
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful, Nisi. Nisi, I'm praying for you. I'm hoping your hips are going to be okay, hon.
Yes, sweetie. Yes, I saw that. Man, I only have one hip that drives me crazy, so I can imagine with both of them. I'm just so sorry.
I just have a pain in the
Yeah.
neck. A real one, not a figment. No, no, a real one, not silly one. Oh my gosh! No, I did not.
Oh, congratulations, Froggy! Oh, that's awesome.
Cindy, I
No,
did
Sam, I
not.
don't.
Cindy, oh my gosh, Cindy.
Oh, that is so awesome. She
Cindy,
wanted you to be surprised.
oh my, I'm gonna go watch and see which one I want. Thank you, Cindy. She got me. You got me. You got me good. Oh my gosh.
That is so, so awesome.
Oh, look at me. I gotta
Um,
catch up on my videos. I'm like way behind. Oh my gosh. No, I've never won from you.
Yes, that is so
Thank you
awesome.
so much. Oh my God.
This is really awesome. It is.
That was a wow. That came out right out of left field. Well, I'm sorry, left field.
Yeah.
Woo!
It doesn't matter left or right, man. What an awesome way to start your weekend.
Wow. I didn't
Yeah, she said there was no way she was going to let that go by right
I
now.
didn't know. Look, Michelle found a free hummingbird pattern for you guys.
Oh,
Thank you so much, Michelle. You are
Michelle.
super sweet.
Yes. Johnny on the spot. Thank you, Michelle.
Thank you, Crystal. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I won. Oh, Pusheen's coming to congratulate me too. Come on, you coming to thank you. Mm,
He says,
Oh,
yes, mommy.
there he
Oh.
is. And mommy getting all kinds of
Mm.
lovins lately.
Oh,
I'm
that's
just so
nice.
shocked. I didn't
That's really super.
I didn't I wasn't paying attention. Hey, did everybody go enter Bag of Days giveaway? Just letting y'all know real quick. She had another giveaway, guys. So run and enter it. Not
Yeah,
when the
I had,
live's over.
yeah, when the live's over. I haven't seen that one today.
It's not today. It
So,
was a couple days ago.
yes,
Oh
yeah, I know
yeah,
what you
we're
mean, but I
supposed to
haven't
learn
seen it till
something.
today. Yeah. No. How many of you, when you were reading my title for today's live, your brain played a trick on you?
Hmm.
Did you really think it was WIPs are not created equal or WPI is not created
Yay,
equal?
Jen. I bet everybody thought it said whips instead of WPI.
I bet so too. And thinking, what do you mean not all WIPs are created equal?
I don't see them. My husband's used them. I have to get another box. But I'm betting everybody thought it was whips.
That's what Nisi said. I thought it said whips. No.
No.
Today we're here to talk about that not all wraps per inch
Yes.
are created
Mhm.
equal. There
Wraps.
you go.
That's wraps per inch, guys.
Yeah, that's a neat little tool.
Oh, we'll have to fix that, Jen. Thank you for telling us. Your
Yes.
brain did play a trick because you glanced and popped up. Wow. Welcome back,
Well, thank you
Paula.
for coming back, Paula. Really do appreciate it. So, what I've done for you today is I've collected five different yarns that all
Mhm.
claim to be a 4 medium weight.
Yes.
Now, um, I learned this kind of like the hard way many years ago when I started branching out from working with Red Heart yarns. That's what I grew up with. There wasn't a lot of choices for me because I lived away from the big towns. I mean, San Antonio was like 3 hours one way, and Corpus Christi was about 2 hours the other way. Austin was 3 hours one way. So, I mean, I just didn't have a lot of places. And of course, we didn't have internet back there in the Stone Age. So, I couldn't go on the internet and see what other yarns there were to order. And always didn't have enough money really to buy anything other than Red Heart.
Red Heart.
So, whenever I started branching out to other brands, well, I expected if it said it was a medium four weight for it to be exactly, like Red Heart.
Yeah.
And for the most part, they are, guys. Honestly, for the most part, they are. But not so much anymore
No.
because, acrylic has evolved to the point now where
Mhm.
it's not just your traditional acrylic yarn. It can be anti-peeling or piling, whatever you want to call it. It can be premium. It can be mixed with something else. So even though it may be a four weight, and also whether it comes from India, whether it comes from Turkey, and even for many, many years, Red Heart was made here in the USA. So depending on who makes the yarn, uh, and like I said, it doesn't matter whose label gets slapped on it. Um, Not all four weights are going to be created equal. So What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my camera off for just a minute so that I can reposition this camera
Mhm.
and show you which yarns I looked at. And I did make swatches for each one of these that I'm going to show you so that you can see visually that these are not all the same. Okay, so I'll be back
They're
here in
not.
just a minute. Froggy, you keep up with them.
Yes. And so, when you measure your wraps per inch, you can do it with either a wraps per inch tool. That's what this is. You can buy them on Etsy. I'm sure Amazon has some. It's a 1 inch marking out, and it tells you how many times to wrap the yarn to get that particular measurement. You can also just use a ruler and wrap your yarn on a within the 1 inch, 0 to 1, and wrap your yarn that number of times. Now, these number of times are determined by the Craft Yarn Council. So you don't have to use a specialty tool. You can just use a ruler. And yes, you can see I can't tell. It is 1 inch. So you can use either one of these tools. A ruler works just as well as a rest per inch tool. So either one of those work just fine. And we are going to look at Maureen.
Okay, so what I have for you here is this is Mainstays, Walmart brand, and it says very clearly here that it is a medium four way. This one is from Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn, and it is classified as a medium. There we go, four way. Probably can't focus it real well. This is Line Brand's Mandela Ombre. Let me see how I can get that up there.
It's a 4 weight.
Yeah, it's a four weight medium. And then I have some Big Twist here, Value Yarn. And as you can see, it is a medium four way. And then I have my wonderful tried and true Super Saver. There we go. And it's a medium four way. Now, I always carry this little 6-inch ruler. In fact, I have two or three of them, but this one normally stays in my backpack that I take around with me. And folks, it is really easy. Now, you don't have to pull out the yarn from these skeins. You know, probably wouldn't appreciate it if you did that, but it's very easy to take and slip this. Let me stack these off to the side here. Pull back this label, which is easy to do. And you can just take your ruler and slide it in
Just like that.
just like that and get it to a point where you can see. I'm going to put it between inches 1 and 2. And that about, yeah, there we go. There's 1 and there's 2. And whenever you wrap it, it's going to be about like that because you don't want the strands to stack up on each other.
Nope.
So they
And
do
you
fit.
don't and you don't want them tight. You
No, you
just
don't
want
want
them
them
to lay next to each other.
tight. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Which
Now, I believe the council
worsted
says
is 9.
yes is 9. Well, this one's a worsted. It's what see there. It's 100% acrylic,
Yep.
and I can get 10 wraps on this.
Wow.
Yep. This one is our big twist, and again, I'm just gonna slide my label down. And I do this in the store all the time, folks, especially if it's one that I've not looked at before. And I'll just go through there and pick me up some strands. All right, let's see how many did I get there.
That's a perfect way to lay it right there like that. Perfect.
Yep, just like that. That might be one too many. Let me pull it off this way. Yep, that looks better. So here we've got 2, 4, 6, 8. Nope. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 again.
Wow.
And that's your big twist. Again, 100% acrylic. Now this is Hobby Lobby's I Love This Yarn. So again, I'm going to go right in here. Oh yeah, it's too many. There we go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9.
That's right
And
on
if
the money.
you look at it compared to this one, in fact, like I said, I don't know if I told y'all, I told Froggy I made swatches of each of these so that you could see. And then here we have our red heart, which should fall right in line. I didn't get enough.
Look at that.
Yep. So here
Beautiful.
we go. 2, 4, 6, 8.
That would be an Aran weight.
Yeah. So this one doesn't even quite get to 9. Now, this is the one that really surprises me because it says, like I said, it says it's a medium 4 weight. Now, since this is mine, I'm going to just go ahead and take that off of there. You can already tell that this is going to take more wraps per inch because even though it claims to be a 4 weight, it is awful thin. I would almost classify this a 3.
Whoa.
Yep.
That needs a lot of yarn.
Mm-hmm. Is that about right?
That's about
Let
right.
me drop one. I'm going to drop one. That's much better. Okay. So here we go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 wraps.
Wow. Well, here's what's going to make you really laugh about that. A DK weight is 11 wraps, and a sport weight is 12 wraps.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
Yep. Yep.
Welcome
Now
back,
let me show
Jen.
you let me get some of this yarn out of my way here so we can get with I can show you the swatches. Now, I chained 15. Okay, this is where it's at. I chained 15 chains and went right back into the second chain from the hook, and I made double crochets.
But they're not all the same size.
No, you see that? They are not all the
Wow.
same size. Now, and there's just a little bit of difference here in the height, but where it really stands out. Now, remember, we did see that the Hobby Lobby and the
Mainstay.
Mainstay, thank you, had the same number of wraps per inch. And yes, they are
Right on
just
target.
pretty much on the button with each other. And this one really does conform more, comes closer to what the American Crochet Council comes up with. But these two, I mean, honestly, and you look at the difference in the fibers themselves, the thread, the yarn, whatever you want to call it. See how this one here is a little bit more splitty,
Look at
and
that.
this one here is just really tight.
Yeah.
So now you may wonder, why is this a big deal? And let me turn my camera back around. Just give me a second.
There we go. Wow. That's a big difference. Hello, Michelle. You're already disaster.
Okay, there we go. Well, I tell you what, I don't need this anymore anyway, so I'm gonna come back over here where I normally sit.
Okay.
There we go. That's
Hey,
what I'm used
Em.
to.
Hey, Judy.
Hey, Em and Judy, how are y'all?
And
So,
yes, yes, Em, it is very revealing. That's why when you try to garment, it may not have fit. That's correct. Hello, Dawn.
hello, Dawn. How are you, sweet pea? Yes. So that's my whole purpose for pointing that out is the fact that now I know for myself from many years of crocheting, um, I would know that if I was going to classify this as a four weight, and my project told me to get a medium four weight, and you're going to need, 8 skeins or so much yardage, I would know to have to add a couple of more skeins because this is not a true four weight.
No,
But folks, when we have young people or folks that are just starting out crocheting, they're not going to know that, especially if they're going to make just a simple cardigan, they're not going to know that the Red Heart Super Savers four weight is different or is thicker than the mandala. And so, as one of you mentioned a minute ago, it can really mess up your wearables.
yes.
So that then also leads me into, which many of you I know are not going to like me saying this, you need to make a gauge
Just what?
swatch. You just really do. And I mean, it doesn't take long, folks. Look, I didn't even make a 4 by
No,
4. I just normally do about 15, 20 stitches, and I do about 4 or 5 rows. And then I go back and I say, okay, it's going to take me mhm, three double crochets to make an inch. And each one of these are about ½ inch tall. And so that lets me know then if my gauge is going to fit the designer's gauge.
no, Em, it doesn't waste the yarn. I do gauge swatches. I do gauge swatches all the time. I will even tie the yarn off. I will wash it to see how it reacts in the water,
Hmm.
to see if it shrinks up, to see if it expands, for
Right.
my garments. I don't consider that a waste because in the long run, it saves me from wasting all the yarn on a project. Hi, Kel.
Hey, Kel, thank you so much. Lacey, I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, see, I don't consider it a waste because what I do whenever I make a swatch up, especially if it's yarn I've never used before, I put it in a Ziploc baggie and I'll put a note in there telling me what yarn it is, everything off of the label. And then once I get finished with the yarn, I'll take one of the labels and put it in that Ziploc baggie with it.
Yes.
I have, I don't know how many shoe boxes of little swatches that I've done up like that so that it helps me to remember, especially, like on specialty yarns that you might not buy all the time.
It
So,
makes
yes.
a big difference, especially if you use hand dyed yarns. You
Oh,
need to
yes.
work up a swatch because one, you're going to find and wash it. You're going to find out if it bleeds. You're going to
Mm-hmm.
find out if it shrinks, if it expands, if it pills, how
Yes.
durable it's going to be. It makes a big difference when you go to make a wearable garment. A lot of people don't like swatching, but as you
Right.
just saw with those four weights, this applies to every weight of yarn,
That's
whether
right.
it's from your mega super bulkies all the way down to your lace weights. They're all
Right.
going to be different. I
Mm-hmm.
mean,
Yeah.
completely.
And it has to do with the manufacturing process. It
And
really does.
that's exactly what I do, Crystalline. I will take my gauge swatches after a while when I get a large accumulation
Ooh.
and just sew them up into a blanket.
You know what? I did never thought about that. I ought to go back and pull quite a few of those that have been sitting in their little plastic baggies for a while.
Oh, I
Make some
agree.
great shorts.
I
Yes.
agree.
Oh, I
I
hadn't
mean,
thought
it,
about
it
that one
works
either.
really well. Um, I've done that dozens of times and given the
Mm-hmm.
blankets away. People like the patchwork type blanket.
Yeah, that's
You
exactly
know,
what it would be,
I
wouldn't it?
mean, I do that. Here's an I did start this. I haven't finished it yet. This is a gauge swatch for knitting, and
Mm-hmm.
I do this. I do mine for both knitting and crochet, and
Right.
also for Tunisian. It doesn't matter what the craft is. You still need to do your gauge swatch.
Right.
These are very, very important.
No, Sam, I don't have them with me. Remember, I'm going to have to
How's
buy
your
some.
skulls? Love you, Skull.
Oh, looking forward to your next one. Thank you, Scully, for being here, sweetie. I do appreciate it.
I mean, it makes the world of a difference.
Yes.
Give you another example. All right, a little porn, a little bit of porn for all y'all. Um, hey, Dinky Jen.
Hello, DK. Thank you for being
Um,
here.
this is Hearts on Fiber for August. Okay,
Isn't it pretty?
it's very pretty. Um, you can see the pretty colors in it. These are both a DK weight.
Mm-hmm.
It is from the same yarn dyer, but I will swatch both of them,
Yeah.
which, sounds kind of crazy, but I will swatch them both
Right.
because they were dyed differently. I
Oh.
know that sounds weird. They were dyed differently. This is a tonal and this is a multicolor.
Oh.
So I will dye, they were dyed differently. There's a lot of white left in this one.
Mm-hmm.
So it didn't take a lot of dye into it.
Right.
So I will swatch them both before I will go in and make the project. Now, when I go to, because I don't have a lot of it,
Mm-hmm.
I will unknit or uncrochet it. That's correct, Crystal Lynn.
Yeah,
Don't always use the same base.
that's
I
right.
will unknit it or uncrochet, rip
Yeah.
it out
Mm-hmm.
so that I can use it in my project because I
Yeah.
don't want to waste any of it because it's not a
No.
lot.
Right.
It is not a lot of yarn. This one is 248, 240 yards. There we go.
Mm.
This is 240 yards of 100% superwash merino. And it just says that little bit there. It doesn't even tell me how many's in it. Oh, no, it does. It does. This is 116 yards of 100% merino. So this is
Mm-hmm.
not a lot, and I don't want to lose it.
Right.
That little bit
Now
I
I've
have.
done that too. Yes, but for y'all's purposes, I didn't want to leave these attached to the skeins, and
Save your
since they're
spot.
all new skeins, I'm not gonna lose that much of it.
I
It
don't. I
also
don't. My acrylic. I don't care about saving. I just
right.
get rid of those. Those were hand dyed and stuff like that.
So I would
Now I have other ones like this. This is Valley Yarns. This is
hmm
100% superwash.
right.
I made a swatch. It's not in here. I washed it and it's on my washing machine. Sorry. I wa- I made a swatch and I washed it and all that stuff just to see how it would behave. Um, I made it from a different ball of block, but
right.
I didn't save that. I'm not worried about saving that. This is just superwash wool, so I don't save that. But I will save that hand dye. But this I'm not gonna save.
I was just sitting here playing with this, trying to make that.
Bigger.
Well, trying to make the Mandela
Mm-hmm.
be the same
Bigger.
size as the
Look
red
how
heart.
open that
But
is.
look how open I had to make the stitches.
I don't like that.
Yeah. And so, but like I said, for those that are just beginning. Now, would I do this for a hat? No.
No.
I'm not gonna make a swatch for a hat,
No.
but I will make swatches for wearables. I don't care if it's a baggy cardigan, if it's a
Mm-hmm.
fitted shirt, or a top to a skirt, whatever. I mean, I will do that for the more um wearables, I guess you could say. But for a hat or a scarf or a shawl, no, I'm not going to swatch those. I mean, I'm really not. But for my wearables, yes, because it was very disheartening to me for the first cardigan that I made for myself. I was 16 years old, and um, my granny had got a hold of some special yarn. I don't even remember what the name of it was, but I knew it wasn't Red Heart, and I made it up, and it was too tight
Oh,
here
bless
in
you.
the shoulders, yeah, and and right in here in the arms, even though we followed the pattern and everything. And Grana and I for a long time could not figure out why. Because I mean, she sat there with me the whole way through and I did everything right, but
That's
and I
why
think now looking back that it had to have
it
been
had to be.
the difference in the fiber itself. So
Absolutely.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I like to. Yeah, that's a good place to put it on in a project
Yeah.
book. You can see what it
Yeah.
looks like. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree, especially if you wash it and see how it turns out after
Mhm.
it's cleaned. It really shows a big difference.
Right.
That's why I like watching other creators that will review their yarn by reviewing it by washing it and
Yes.
drying it and showing us,
Mhm.
you
Right.
know, it makes a
Yeah.
difference to me.
Mhm. Yeah,
It,
I've loved watching. I think that's what Crystal's been doing that a lot here, like in the last year or so,
yes,
where she shows us yarn, and she tells us, "I've already washed this." You know, she puts it on the knitting machine to show us what it looks like and everything, how it reacts before wash, after wash. Same thing with crocheting. She does
yes.
stuff, and it really makes a difference. And like I said, I can't pound this enough, especially for people that are just starting to learn to crochet. I mean, we really need to stress to them checking their yarns, having little, either the little gizmo like Froggy showed you, or
Yeah,
carry a ruler around, with you when you go shopping.
it's a
Check
wraps per
for
inch
grass
game.
per inch. Yes,
Do that or carry a ruler.
yes, one or the other.
One or the other. This ruler is very easy for me to carry. If I could get it to
Yeah.
slap, it's a slap bracelet.
Yes. Uh huh.
So it's that, and I also have a leather ruler that I wear. It's a wrist
Hmm.
bracelet.
Yeah.
I have a ruler everywhere I go.
Right. Well, like I
So
said, this one, or really my green one like this, stays in my backpack.
they
This
are
one is.
very helpful.
Mm-hmm.
You should always have a ruler with you. Um,
Right.
tape measure doesn't work as well because it's
No, because
floppy.
it's too flexible. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was just getting ready to say.
Hi, Candy, and hello, Tiger Dragon Girl. I think
Hello,
that's a great
Tiger.
idea. Repurposing the mug for a holder. That's a great idea.
Oh yes.
I like that.
Oh, speaking of, I know I'm chasing a squirrel here for a minute. Those of you that like furls, you do know that furls has Leo resin hooks now.
They're beautiful.
Yes, they are. They are gorgeous,
They're
gorgeous, gorgeous
beautiful.
autumn colors.
They
Okay,
are.
I'm back now.
Oh no, I
I
don't
had to
blame you.
chase
They're
that squirrel
stunning.
for a minute.
They are quite stunning.
They
I
really are.
absolutely love them. I had to
Yeah.
run and buy one, and I had to go shout it out to the mountains. Furls has new hooks. Literally,
Yes.
I like them.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
I do too. I do too.
They're awesome. But yeah, I'm the same way. I preach make a swatch, and people are like,
Mhm.
I don't want to make a swatch.
I know. I
That's
know.
why your garment doesn't fit. Do I
Mhm.
swatch for a scarf? No. For a hat? No. For a
Mm-mm.
cowl?
Mm-mm.
No.
No.
But do I
Mm-mm.
swatch for everything else? A blanket? No.
Yeah,
Um,
no.
not for an amigurumi either.
Mm-mm.
But
No.
for sweaters and
Yeah.
tops and
Mhm.
pants, skirts, yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want it to fit.
Hello, Nana Mama Cat. How are you?
Hey, how are you doing? Long time no see.
Yes. Appreciate so much you
So
being here. Really do.
I really do think swatching is the best thing, you
Yeah.
know, and your demonstration was perfect.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
It
Thank you.
was
Thank you.
absolutely perfect. Even when you're getting worsted hand dyed yarn, sometimes they put it on an Aran base
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
call it worsted, and it is
Yeah.
not. So
No,
you
it's not
have
the
to be
same.
careful,
Yeah.
with what you're trying to do. It makes a difference.
Mhm. Sure
I'm
does.
very particular, guys. And I'm telling you that mandala ombre, that is so a three weight.
Yes. I mean, yeah. I don't know if it's line brand. I mean, you often wonder, uh, surely line brand knows better than that. You know what I mean?
Well, look at the regular mandalas. Those are a
Mhm.
2/8, every bit of a 2
Right.
weight of yarn, and yet they call it a 3, and it is so not a 3.
Right. Right.
Oh, Dawn, thank you.
Thank you, Dawn. That's awfully nice of you. Excuse me. I thought I was gonna choke on my spit there.
What kind of questions do you guys have about this? Because I mean, there's got to be lots of questions.
Well, the one question I want to ask is, how many of you do swatch?
That's a good question.
How many of you check your wraps per inch?
You know, this background here.
Mm-hmm.
This is my cowl that I made, and this is just a photograph of it all around here. I swatched 3 different times for it.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, because I first off I swatched just in double crochets, and
Mm-hmm.
then I had to swatch in pattern, and I didn't like
Oh,
the way it came out, and I had to re-swatch again. Wow, there's 2 no's. Oh
yeah.
my.
Who knows?
Mm.
Have I made you a convert? Cricket, cricket, cricket.
Okay, I have Sophie's Universe blanket going, but nobody
Mm-hmm.
knows I swatched for that.
Do what? I'm sorry.
I
Michelle
swatched.
says you.
She didn't know. I swatched. She's a convert now,
Yeah.
and Dawn is a convert.
Well,
I
thank you.
swatched for my Sophie's Universe blanket
Yeah, that's right.
because I wanted to know exactly which hook to use. So I worked
Yes,
it
and
up
I did do that too.
in different hooks to see which one I wanted to use. And when I figured out the hook I wanted to use, I ripped it out and I
Mm-hmm.
used the hook I chose. But yes, I did.
And
You don't have to do wraps per inch.
no. And you know what? Now that you mentioned that, when I got my show lock, um,
Mhm.
I didn't realize when it was ordered
Yeah.
that the cotton, one of them's called Cottonwell, I think. I mean, they're both acrylics, but um, the Cottonwell, which is the very light beige color, is a 4 weight. The Prism, that is the gorgeous colors in there, folks, is a 3 weight. And it's not only a 3 weight, but it's a roving 3 weight.
Yes.
And so I had to fiddle around and figure out, because I believe the blanket called to use a H hook,
Hmm.
but in order for my gauge on my 3 weight to match as closely as I could the gauge for the 4 weight, I had to go up to an I. And I have to shift gears each time I'm working with one or the other. I have to loosen up my tension, which is hard for me on the 4 weight, and I have to tighten down the tension, which is easy for me on the 3 weight, so that it's not, fighting itself whenever it's being crocheted together.
That's difficult. That is. And M swatch for Sophie and Sholong.
Mhm.
I didn't have to swatch from my Sholok because I've used that yarn before and I knew what
Right.
hook I wanted to use. My
Right.
Sophie's, I didn't know because it was a
Yes.
different type of yarn I'd never used.
Right.
So yeah, and
Right.
of course Jen doesn't. Hello, sharing, sharing. It's a long time no see.
Hello, Sharon. I hope you're doing well, sweetie.
Yeah, you don't have to do the wraps per inch, and you don't have to.
No.
But it is a good idea to at least swatch. And I
Right.
understand, Jen, you're not doing any wearables, so I understand that.
Yes, exactly, Em. She says it's also good to see what needles or hooks suit the yarn too, as some get splitty.
Yeah,
Exactly. Yeah.
absolutely, Tiger Dragon Girl. Got to use them for reference. Ah,
Right.
Brenda Baird checks for wraps. Of course you do. You're a spinner. Yes, she does check wraps per inch.
Mm-hmm.
It makes a big difference.
Yeah, for a lot of us it does. Like I said, I make enough wearables where it's important for me
Yes.
to make a swatch. So
Oh, it makes a big difference. Now, I didn't
yes, it
want
does.
the head's way over there. I'm not going to get it. Um, I was making an amigurumi, and instead of the head being this big, the head is literally this big.
Hmm.
I
Yeah,
didn't swatch for it. There's no gauge on the pattern anywhere,
right.
but I'm sitting there looking at it going, this is way bigger than I thought. Wow, but it is what it
Well,
is. Oh,
I constantly use a 4 weight on my amigurumis and a size F hook because I just can't go any smaller because of
I
the
don't
uh,
want to. I
you
have,
know,
but I don't want to.
well, it doesn't feel good on my hands, and
No,
so
it
I
doesn't.
stick with the F with the 4 weight. And so, yeah, a lot of times my amigurumis come out to be just a little bit
A
bigger
little bit
than
bigger. That
what they're
one
supposed
is,
to. But that's okay. Giant
yeah,
amigurumi, that's right.
yeah, Sharon. Sharon, I'm undertaking doing part of a giant amigurumi right now.
Hmm.
Undertaking that at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got talked into it. It's all good. I'm
Yep.
excited.
It'll work.
I'm excited. It's a good thing.
Yeah.
I like doing my amigurumis or amigurumis, however you want to say it. I like those. I have so many secret projects going on. I wish I could show them to you. I can't. It's
Not
horrible.
yet.
It's
Yep.
horrible
Not
not
yet.
being able to show you guys what I've got going on. I tell you that
Yeah.
that's part of why I don't go live because I can't show you anything.
But we can talk.
True.
Hmm.
It's such
Yeah.
a shame. So I have another question. This was brought to my attention. Some people make crochet videos and lives that are kind of sad
Yeah.
or depressing. Why do people watch sad and depressing videos?
Right.
Why? Because I don't. Oh, you won't look. I won't look. I won't look. Oh, that's wonderful, Brenda. Yes, I do that too. I don't always get it right, but 9 times out of 10, I get it right.
Right.
You'll know
Yeah.
when I get it wrong. I'll be huffing and puffing
Hmm. Hmm.
and complaining.
That's why I said, uh, I know pretty much what I have to do with these yarns that I showed you. But if I was to go out and get a yarn that I'd never used before, then obviously the first thing I'm going to do is check the wraps per inch because I want to make sure that I have enough yarn. And that's something else that I failed to mention
Oh,
is
yeah.
that, you know, if you're having to take more wraps per inch um, on your yarn, that's going to affect how much yardage you're going to have over what might be recommended on the pattern. So that's another reason to know how many wraps per inch the skeins that you're buying or the cakes or whatever it is are going to give you per inch because you definitely don't want to run out of yarn.
Mm-mm.
And at the same time, you don't want to buy too much extra because number one, that's money. And number two, you may not have enough extra to make another project. So,
That's true. You may not have enough to
mhm,
finish your project.
right.
Poor Crystal Lynn working with that pink and white. Bless your heart.
Pink and white yarn.
Wouldn't bother me.
Oh, evidently she doesn't like pink and white.
She's not happy about it.
Oh, okay.
It's not her favorite color. You know, I think a lot of people don't
Hmm.
like pink, but I love pink.
I don't like pink.
I love pink. I'm not crazy over yellow, but
I
I
like
love all the
yellow.
other colors.
Yeah, I
I'm
like
used to
yellow.
it.
I don't work with it a lot, but I
No, I
really
don't.
don't like pink. Yeah. And what do I have? I have one little granddaughter that it's got to be pink.
Yeah.
Everything's got to be pink. And I'm like, oh, child, couldn't you have picked another color?
I hate losing it, yarn chicken. because then I have to rip
Yeah.
out so much of it and make my stitches just a wee bit tighter just to make up that extra little bit of yarn I needed. I hate that.
Mhm.
Yes, pink is like having a
Yes,
good
it
moment with
is.
Barbie.
Yes, it is. I know.
Do you
I
want
know.
do you want to see my Barbies? No, I know you don't. Everybody's showing off their Barbie dolls. I'm just cracking up
Well,
over it.
show off your Barbie doll.
I'm like, I have Barbie dolls. You want to see my Barbie dolls? No,
Well, show
they
us your
don't want
Barbie
to see my
dolls.
Barbie dolls.
Yes, we
No,
do.
they don't. They don't want to see my Barbies. I hate playing yarn chicken. It's horrible.
Mhm.
That is like the worst game to play.
Oh, now see, I love denim blue. Mandela
Oh,
has a gorgeous blue that I love. Oh man.
it's very pretty.
Mhm.
I like
Yep.
the blues. I find them very soothing.
Yes,
I find greens very soothing.
I do too.
But you know me, I love neons because I find them very fun and cheerful.
Right.
That's my whole thing. They're fun and cheerful, bright colors, fun and cheerful.
Mhm.
I don't know why. They're
And see,
just,
I like yellows.
mm,
I mean, I really do. Now, I like the bright yellows, not so much the muteds.
no.
Uh, but I love the bright yellows because it
Yes.
just, sunshine and brightness and
Yes.
joy. That's what
It
it makes me
is.
of. Mhm.
It is. It's like looking at beautiful flowers,
Yep.
bright yellow flowers, which always makes me think
Mhm.
of Connie. The sun, her and her buttercup daffodils.
Mhm.
I'm sorry, it's a big joke between friends. Don't
Right.
mind. We're weird. Froggy likes green. Go figure. You think? I mean, you think? I mean, I have frogs like everywhere.
Dawn says that she's working with a lot of pink lately because she's stocking up the breast cancer awareness items. That is awesome.
That's a
That
shout
really
out
is
to
awesome.
Sharon, just saying. She made that.
That's
She made that
awesome.
for me.
That's so sweet.
That's my little shout out to Sharon. That is awesome that you are stocking up breast cancer awareness items. I
That's right.
am thankful to you for that. I appreciate
Me
that.
too.
That is super kind. Yes, I slacked off on my hat making. Oh my gosh. But I got
Mm,
inundated with a bunch of other stuff.
yeah. Well, it's getting to be that time of year,
Yeah.
where you start thinking about getting Christmas items done. And I mean, sorry, but Halloween's coming up too. You got to have some
No,
scary ghosts and pumpkins and witches and stuff.
sorry. I love Orange M. Tell him. Sorry.
She wanted orange dungarees. You
I'd
know,
so wear them.
I love more of the deeper orange colors. I'm not so much the pumpkin orange person, but I do love the deeper, more burnt orange and that kind of.
Oh,
I love that shade a lot better.
I like bright like the fruit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Kel loves green too. Yes. See, that's awesome. See,
Well, I love all the autumn colors.
y'all need to think all about Halloween. Help!
Oh my gosh, where did you get that?
Timu.
Team Oh,
That's a Timu cup. It's got a straw opening, like
uh-huh.
in there it is, straw opening. Or you can open it up for your coffee.
Mhm.
But it says on the back, it says bloodstains are red. Ultraviolet lights are blue. I watch enough murder shows. They'll never find you. Take care, Jen. Jen, I
I
gotta
was
send
gonna
you
say
that.
thank you so much for being
I
here.
gotta send you that email with the stuff for the hummingbirds.
Yes.
But yes, I love this. This is very much up my alley.
Sharon has been working on shoebox items mostly lately. Quick
Yay,
projects, but lots of them. Yep, you've got a
that's
lot of them to
awesome.
do, don't you, sweetheart?
She does really fantastic with those shoeboxes.
Mm-hmm.
It's very
Works them
impressive.
all year long.
My little girl she made me is over there, but you can't see it behind the box. She made me. She had a little girl, and it's in a frog outfit, and it's cute.
Aw.
I loved it. A never-ending temperature blanket. God bless your
Oh
heart.
my goodness.
I if it's on your channel, I can get it. If it's not, you best email me. Oh
Yeah.
no, your tea was burning.
Oh,
Gosh,
can't have that.
no. Jen,
Uh,
if it's on your channel, I got it. If it's not, you have to send it to me. We bought a load of bright colors. Orange, ready for your next granny square project. Oh, nice.
um,
Oh,
Sharon does shoe boxes that get sent to kids in other countries. Isn't that right, Sharon?
mhm.
Oh my goodness. Burnt orange sparkly pumpkins and purple sparkly pumpkins are my Halloween make.
Nice.
Woohoo!
A pan of water
Oh
boiled dry.
no.
Oh no.
Cindy, good grief.
Oh, well, that's
The
true. Burnt sugar's caramel. Oh yeah, email me, Jen. Thanks. That's just Froggy When and Knitting at Gmail. Awesome sauce. That's a
hopefully it was just water in the pan.
I hope. Yeah, there it
Yeah.
is. Operation Christmas Child. We pack shoe boxes with toys, clothing, school stuff, and they go all around the world. You
Yep.
are so
We do that
awesome,
at our church.
Jen.
Hmm.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
She puts all kinds of cool stuff in there,
Oh yeah.
and she makes the most amazing things to put in them.
That's right.
I loves it.
She don't just do store bought stuff. No, no, not this
Oh,
lady.
she makes toys and clothing to put
Hmm.
in the boxes. It's a wonder. I mean, whoa.
Yeah. She
That's what
does a
she
great
does.
job.
She does it every day.
Hmm. And like
She's
I
pretty
said,
amazing.
right after this shipment goes off, she'll probably take a little break and come January 1st, boom, here she goes again.
All again. Oh, wow. That'll be awesome, Crystal.
Yes.
Purple pumpkins are awesome.
Yep.
It keeps you busy, Sharon. Yeah, 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 yeah. Kiss me, kiss me.
As if
That
she
and her little kitty.
doesn't have enough to do with a teenager in the house and a beautiful little kitten, which
That's
I'm sure is
true.
not a kitten anymore. See, it was just the water in the tea.
Mm.
Just burnt
So
charcoal
good.
like when you burn brown beans. Larry's like,
Oh,
oh,
oh no. Now you got to clean it. Oh,
yeah.
bless you. I'm sorry. I hate when that happens.
Anniversary. Yep.
It happens to me often. I'm just not going to tell the truth.
Hmm.
That's why I have an electric kettle now. I can't burn it.
Oh, Sharon's got two kittens now. Oh my goodness.
Oh, it multiplied? Or did it like do division or something? Nobody told me. I wasn't
What was
told.
it on Star Trek? The kibble? No, was it kibble?
The tribbles,
Tribble. Yes.
tribbles, they
That's
divided.
tribble.
Jupiter Rose,
And
congratulations.
4 months old.
I'm,
My word.
that sounds like a
You
song
still
I
have.
know.
No.
I'm just saying.
Well, I want to say thank you to everybody that was here, to all of you that I know are lurking, and to those that are going to be watching the replay. Thank you so much for your time. I hope you have enjoyed today's little demonstration, and I really do hope that you take to heart. Look at the thickness of your yarn whenever you're buying it, and carry around a little pocket ruler with you, or get yourself a little even that little tool that
A
Froggy had there.
wrap
Mm-hmm.
inch tool or a little ruler. It's
Right.
not real big. They go right in your purse.
That's right. And check out your wraps per inch. And then when you get your yarn home, please, especially if it's for a wearable, make yourself a yarn swatch.
Yes.
Please, please, please.
We would appreciate if you did. And then
Yes.
you would too.
Yeah, I was going to say you would too. So, love you all for being here. I really greatly appreciate it. And as always, please be the light out there in the darkness for someone today, because you never know. It really could be your light that they are needing to see. And we all have such a wonderful light within us that needs to be shared.
We do. And stay safe, be
Yeah.
kind to one another, and as always, happy yarning. We will see you on Sunday at Twisted
Yes.
Fiber Friends.
And whose house are we at?
We're at my house
There you
on
go.
Sunday. So we will see you Sunday at Twisted Fiber Friends over at Froggy One and Knitting. So you guys have a blessed weekend.
Yes. Love you all.
Love you
Thanks
guys.
for being here.
Bye.